What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio Shouter, and as always, I got my podcast partner off in this thing, OG Gangsta Wicked, aka Big Galaxy of Ghetto Mafia.
I'm in the building, big guy. It's been a long week this week, man.
I mean, talk to me, man. What's really good?
I first want to clear up a few things with the entire Jeezy situation with the record, The Whole Town.
Yeah.
I went in and, you know what I'm saying, and dropped the verse on that thing.
What?
Right now you can go over to OG Galaxy Wick. You know what I'm saying, check it out, man. You know, leave me a comment. But I do want to say, man, I got to shout out that boy Toon.
DJ Toon.
Gotta shout out that boy Cannon.
The Cannon.
DJ Drama. And especially Jeezy. And I know, you know, sitting here today, there are a lot of people that understand the politics of rap. Jeezy threw me you know what I'm saying, an alley-oop.
Alley-oop.
And it was, you know, my choice and in my best interest to try to slam dunk it. You know, not just look the other way and say, because a lot of people like, you know, oh man, you know, he was paying you homage, and I always felt that anyway. I mean, you're doing the style,
yeah.
You know, so you are paying homage. I get that part, but at the same time, you know, Jesus did a different stratosphere that I'm in as far as the rapping goes. Now the podcast, I'm out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But as far as the you know, his career right now, he's newer, he's fresher. You know what I'm saying. Rap has, you know what I'm saying, evolved. So therefore, I'm trying to capitalize off anybody that throws me an alley-oop like that. You know what I'm saying. That does show me love, and I have to bring it to the attention of my people. So it's basically, okay, Jeezy does a record, it has my flow and stuff on it, so now it's up to me to take that, go to all the people that do follow me and support me and say, hey man, look at one of the rappers that I've always loved. That we don't set up in the trap every night, smoke blunts, kicked it, smoke blunts, kicked it, and you know, he done did my style right here. Hey, y'all, take a look at this. Take a listen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because some of them might not even know it was out.
Yeah.
So so for the people that don't understand, you know what I'm saying, what I was doing when he first came, and I was, speaking about it a lot, that's because he threw me an alley-oop. I had to slam dunk, and I showed the people that, you know, one of the rappers that I look up to, you know, he looks up to me also, and hey, here's the proof right here. It's no more than that. It's nothing less than that. There's no beef. I always said I was coming from a place of love. This was never no old school, you know, BS. This was all business, and the mission is accomplished, and I want to salute G's for even thinking about me. I want, especially Toon, you know, said Toon first came on the post, told me, Wick, take off on it. You know what I'm saying? It is all love. So, you know, that whole movement, man, I appreciate it. And from this day forward, I can move forward. That's it.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. Now, we didn't get a chance to do our Friday Night Lights when Diddy got sentenced, man. So, I mean, basically, you know, Diddy's been sentenced to just over 4 years in prison on charges of transportation to engage in prostitution. They're saying that he was also handed a $500,000 fine and 5 years of supervised release by the judge. And, you know, Diddy, you know, he faced up to 11 years and 3 months behind bars and had requested a maximum of a 14-month sentence. But that didn't happen. So, I mean, he wound up getting those 50 months, and that's where we're at with it right now, man. I mean, what were your thoughts when you saw the sentence with?
Let me sit up about this one right here. I kind of have went through this before. I didn't, mine was a bogus setup, but I'm going to tell you why, and tell the people out there why Diddy got that time. And it was one little thing.
What?
And I know it because I've been through it. And with Diddy, we're looking at a lot of people unsure about how long, you know, he'll really do. He'll probably do about 2 years, 5 months, 2 years, 6 months, somewhere right in there, federal. But what got Diddy that time was one very important thing. What? Here in Atlanta, they have a thing called the Women Advocacy. And what they do is, whoever is the perceived victim, female in the case, they you know, go hard at that victim to persuade them, along with the prosecution, to say that you fear for your life. See, when I saw Cassie come out and says she fears for her life, I knew that women's group had gotten to her, because I had an issue back in the day that kept me in jail over that same thing. There were guys getting out of jail that their women came and said, you know, we want him back home, and they really had pictures of motherfuckers beat up and the same type of stuff Puffy had going on the camera, and guys went home. Well, I didn't have any of that. I had trumped up charges, but I had a woman that was scorned, and she got with the in Atlanta, the women's rights group, and they wrote a statement on me, and she said the same thing. What she was trying to do was move out of town, and she was trying to take a lot of stuff that I had over there. So she needed time. She didn't want me out that day, and she needed time to pretty much, I'll be honest with you, rob me. You know, and it bought her time, and they stood up and said that, you know, that she feared for her life. It was the same pretty much type of statement. Had Cassie said, you know what, you know, Puff, I don't, you know, if he did get out, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I think that, you know, everything that he's saying, that he's a changed man, jail has changed you. You know, I don't know if it's true, but I would like to see if it was true, or we'll all find out. But I have no problem with him getting out. I'm not afraid of him, anything like this. You know, whatever's however they dress it up. And Puffy would have went home that day, since she was the victim in the case. They got with her. She put a statement down. That was her statement. They released it all on media, but you best believe it's court documented. Yeah. And by her saying she feared for her life, see, they have to hold that man then, especially if he's been convicted of something, because I'm going to tell you why. Right. Because she went on record saying she feared for her life. What if he did get out and something happened to her? Now, it's on record that she told y'all that she feared for her life. Something happened on her plane, came out the sky, the brakes didn't work, whatever. Yeah. Now she has a lawsuit, her family has a lawsuit against the county, the system, the feds. The government. Because I told you that I fear for my life. And that has happened in cases, not this, that women have said, I fear for my life from an ex-husband, a stalker, or someone, and that, but they let that person out, and then that person goes on and does something to them. You understand what I'm saying? So that key little part, when I heard, that's why I kept saying they was gonna give him time. When I heard Cassie come out before the trial, before the sentencing, and say, I fear for my life. I'm in hiding. You know, and all this sort of kind of stuff. I said, they ain't finna let Puff out now. That sealed his fate right there. My God. Yeah. So now, let me pivot to, do I think that the sentence was harsh, or do I think it was just right, or do I think he got railroaded for what he was convicted for? Big guy, I think that, you know, I don't wish jail on any man. Yeah. You know, I'm a man. Yeah. I feel like that, you know, I'm gonna take Puff at face value. He says changed him. Yeah. You know, and we can change. You know, I was a goon at 20. You know, and wasn't control of my emotions. Yeah. And up close to 30. You know, so I had to grow to this. But I think that they didn't take all his money. They didn't seize his assets. Yeah. He's still a very rich man. So he can make moves right now. These 2 years, he could sit in there. He could change lives inside the prison because he's still a very rich man. Yeah. He could start programs that probably a lot of us can't. Yeah. Because of who he still is. This will give him time, 2 years, to show that now. You know, a lot of guys don't have a date. There are guys that are sitting down the road right now, down in South Georgia, that wish that they had 2.5 years, and they're going to get out to $1 billion.
Yeah,
90% of the men down the road right now would take that right now.
You damn right.
And sometimes, as men, when I have gotten in situations, and I have been sitting on the 7th floor at Wright Street, and I know that my charges are going to get dropped. I know that it's a mess, but there are guys in there that are going down the road for life. I don't been in there with cellies that are facing the death penalty. I have been in there with, they call the 7th floor Wright Street the Roach Motel because you check in, but you don't check out. I'm one of the only person that has checked out in 3 weeks. You understand what I'm saying? So, it got a point where I would be scared to walk around the cell and say, hey, man, I'm going home, out next Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Because, nobody, from in there had gotten out in months, 6, 7, 8 months. And if they get out, they're getting out to go down the road. So I say that to say, you have 2.5 years, you're still rich, there's programs and stuff that you can implement. It is a good time to be able to work on yourself. That's not to say that I don't believe that he has already changed, that he could have got out and did this out on the street. Do I think that they, gave him a little extra time? Sure. Do I think that he could have got more time because each case charge that he was convicted on carried 10 years. So for me I'm not going to sit here and say that the feds went at him just overly crazy where they tried to take 15 of that would be something crazy. Taking 7 or 8 years off of each 10-year sentence. Hey, we want you to do a 14 piece. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that everybody kind of won in this situation. That's what I wanted to sum up and get to. I think the feds got a little time out of him, 2.5. I think the Puffy is still rich. I think that Cassie now can hide and do whatever, figure it all out. And I think that Puffy will be a better man once he hits the streets. And I think that everybody kind of, got a little bit of what they wanted. Is everybody happy? No. Cassie probably wanted this. The feds probably wanted this. And Puffy probably didn't want none of it. But everybody gave up a little something and meant somewhere, in the middle.
They met in the middle,
and
right
I think that us, all us people out here watching, we can all kind of live with that.
I mean, you know what, Wick? I'm not even going to double down on what you said because you explained it perfectly right there. I mean, they met in the middle. Nobody's walking away pissed. And nobody's walking away happy.
Correct.
And that's just what we had with that.
It's like a tie in football.
Tie, nigga. They tied it up.